Welcome back, everybody. As you probably know, America is moving toward legalizing marijuana state by state in an effort to decrease illegal drug sales and bring the cash from the street corner to the state's cash register.
And more than a dozen states have legalized the use of medical marijuana. Those states are seen on your screen in blue, while nearly the same number of states have legalized recreational use. Those you can see in green. News Nation reporter Ben Bradley joins us now live with a look at some of the issues that aren't so easily fixed.
Yes, Marty and Rob, we're going to look at just one state. Illinois cannabis sales got off to a fast start last year with dispensaries selling, get this, nearly $700 million worth of product. While the state is seeing green, some are seeing red at the mixed messages on marijuana. In 2019, the governor made good on a campaign promise, signing a bill to legalize recreational marijuana. The change in law brought lines outside dispensaries and a windfall of $162 million in tax revenue for the state. But according to law enforcement, what legalization has not done is put drug dealers out of business.
Despite the legalization of cannabis, the black market for cannabis has absolutely continued to thrive.
Police say it's a matter of simple economics.
So they can sell it for quite a bit less than what they're selling at the dispensary, and they're putting more money in their pocket.
Which is why west of Chicago, sheriff's deputies are still seizing large quantities of illegal cannabis during traffic stops like this one.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Deputy Weston with the Sheriff's Office. Your license and your insurance? How come you're shaking? You a little nervous? You smoke a little bit of weed in the car? You don't have to be so nervous. Have a seat in my front seat.
A roadside search of the man's rental car led to the seizure of 47 pounds of illegal cannabis products.
Heavy.
That ain't no,
No, 1 pound.
not 1 pound.
Including more than 1,000 THC edibles labeled as nerd candy ropes. In all, a combined street value of $100,000.
We just keep running across it, so my numbers they're high.
So much so, they're running out of space.
So this is one of our storage areas that we had to come up with. We've run into so much cannabis over the last year that we've run out of places to put it.
Most of it intercepted on its way from the West Coast, brought here by road or rail, and sometimes hidden in containers like this one.
This is about a pound here, and inside the container that it was in, there was over 1,000 pounds of child's play set. That's what was being shipped across country.
With 1,000 pounds of marijuana inside.
There is a lot of high quality marijuana and other THC products coming in through the black market.
The problems have grown like weeds since legalization and are felt in cities as big as Chicago and in small communities across the country.
That's a situation where we do continue to get calls from neighbors. They're complaining that there's people showing up in the street, coming out, buying the marijuana. They're doing it in plain daylight, plain sight.
Which is why many police departments continue to arrest drug dealers, even for selling modest amounts of marijuana, because they say it leads to other, more serious crimes.
And that's the biggest thing that we're afraid of. When people are selling drugs in neighborhoods, we're afraid that there's going to be robberies that are associated with it.
Among their recent busts, seizing marijuana, like these bags hidden in a can of Kool-Aid, and THC edibles packaged to look like candy and chips. Police say they found it all in this man's apartment.
Our guys are out there doing the job.
But others are angry about the mixed messages on marijuana. Some prosecutors say it's not a priority, but police keep making arrests.
Because the last time I filed a complaint.
Lorinda Welton, a retired teacher and grandmother, says police have raided her home south of Chicago not once, not twice, but 3 times in recent years.
Yeah, this is the door. You can literally see the imprint of the battering ram.
Police were looking for her son, who they had previously arrested on marijuana-related charges. But the stiffest penalty he received was probation.
It's a big hole that went straight through.
If critics see the Cook County Courthouse as a revolving door for drug offenders, it's Ms. Welton's door that has come to symbolize the futility of waging an old war on drugs in a new cannabis climate.
It seems like a repeating circle. So how do we break that?
There's got to be consequences to your actions. There's got to be some consequences, and people need to go to jail, unfortunately, to make this stop.
But even he acknowledges his cops can make cases, but if prosecutors don't prioritize marijuana crimes, The cycle continues.
But they don't understand that marijuana use and the selling of it, that is a serious issue. That leads to so many more problems for us.
So why hasn't legalized weed slowed the black market and the problems that come with it? It's simple dollars and cents. States tax recreational marijuana at such a high rate, users can buy it illegally on the street, in many cases for half what they pay at a state licensed dispensary.